It's heartbreaking because David loves most of the people in that school, and he loves going to school. He loves his routine. And I feel like that's broken now because he's scared to go back to the school to face the person that, the teacher.
New at 6 and only on 2 tonight, a Cypress-Fairbanks ISD parent says a school worker attacked his son who has autism and left him with bruises on his arm. The incident happened at Lowry Elementary School, and that is where we find KPRC2's Rochelle Turner with more. Rochelle?
Keith, Alex Garza says he wants justice for his son, David. Despite meeting with school leaders twice and sending multiple emails, he says the school concluded their investigation and the paraprofessional is back on campus. However, he doesn't want her in the same class as his son.
So this is David here. This is our vacation we took to Colorado.
Alex Garza shows us pictures of his son, David, a third-grade student at Cypress-Fairbanks ISD's Lowry Elementary School.
David is a high-functioning autistic child on the ASD, autism spectrum disorder. He's a very happy child. He loves people.
Garza says his son's mental well-being has changed since April 18th. Tell us what you remember about that day.
So I went into the car right line to pick him up, and as we're waiting, or once we're done waiting and he's coming to the vehicle, he's just distraught. And when I ask him what's wrong, it kind of triggers that knot in your throat, and he just starts breaking down crying. And as I'm dealing with that, another teacher comes over and says, David got yelled at, but don't worry, I'll call you, and kind of motions me out of the line.
Alex confronted the principal and filed a police report. The next day, he viewed footage of the incident.
And it escalated from, verbal abuse or verbal assault to physical assault. The teacher grabbed David by his arm twice and yanked him into a corner and then began to berate him. He had bruises on his arm where she pulled him.
According to the Texas Education Agency, the paraprofessional involved in the incident has a teaching certificate that expired back in February. Garza says the aide has not apologized.
At the end of the day, I want an action plan in place to ensure this doesn't just happen, not just to my kid, but to any kids. We need to have some type of system in place that ensures that a teacher or a paraprofessional is not in place if they don't have active certs.
And Cypress-Fairbanks ISD, last week I told you about this district. They are facing a $38 million budget deficit, and some of the suggestions was getting rid of some of the paraprofessionals, and that is one of the main reasons. Alex says he moved his son to this school because he wanted his son to learn from the best. Now, about 20 minutes ago, we did receive a statement from the school, and they said that during this investigation, the paraprofessional was placed on administrative leave, but once they completed the investigation, they said the allegation, the abuse allegations were not substantiated and the teacher was put back on campus. However, Alex called me a few minutes later and said that he disputes those claims, and he said that there's video evidence that shows that his son was abused. His family is seeking legal representation, and I did reach out to Child Protective Services, who says they are looking into this case. Reporting live, I'm Rochelle Turner, KPRC 2 News.